make a change in the future. And I think that's what we're missing in the whole world.
I agree.
I think it's a lot that we can promote and very little that one person can do. But if it becomes massive and it becomes really big, I think it will be much better. The vegan products come out really strong in the market, and now we have more vegan restaurants, more vegan auctions, and all of this is trying to be some sort of sustainable as well. So if that message was really big because the market needed it, I think that it was very well promoted also. I think being sustainable and this other way, which is order your clothes with ahead of time, know when you needed it. I need a pants for tomorrow. If you don't sell me the pants today, I'm not gonna buy it. So also need to change little by little. It's just I think it's a message out there need to be stronger. That will be my message.
I just think it's awesome that you're so passionate about the mission of the company. You're always trying to find different ways to empower women. Like, for example, your example with the guy coming into the store and feeling comfortable just wearing women's clothes.
It was no problem. Actually, it was no problem. I was very, very happy. I tried the husband shirt myself. I just need to wait for my clothing allowance. But but when I told him my experience right on the husband shirt, he was super excited. He was super happy that I want to try. And I'm sure I brought the shirt. He tried. Oh, that guy looks good.
Yeah.
So he was really happy in it.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique way to promote the message of empowering women. And
totally.
You guys are just finding different ways to do that. And
totally.
I really appreciate that.
He was super about all the messages that we have. He was taking photos.
Yes.
He doesn't live in New York City. For him, this was a big message. And he's like, oh, I wish there were more stores like you so I can come and visit when I come to New York. So it was beautiful, the whole experience. And I told exactly the whole experience to Misha that same afternoon as she came into the store, and she was like super happy and excited to hear that. She said, please let me know exactly his name, and I'm gonna write a note. We'll send it to the office, and when we ship his shirt, when it's ready, we'll put a message in the shirt for him. It was very cute.
Stuff like that, you guys really stand out for sure. And your goal of 100% sustainability, that's awesome. And you guys are like constantly making improvements too.
We can always make improvement. We can always be better. There is a few items that we actually have a product in stock that we have to get rid of in order to be 100% sustainable. But those were from the beginning of the company a couple of years ago when was not on-demand factory.
Right.
So we were forced to purchase those items. Things that you regret with the time and like we should have not do that and whatever. Now we have to like sell as much as possible of that product to get rid of it because there's nothing that we can do. But imagine other stores that have same problem with same amount of product, thousands of units that they need to buy per color, per size. That it's kind of like insane. And I've been working for so many companies. I've been in this business for 17 years and this is the first company that actually inspired me to create something and do something that honestly I didn't even believe before. I was used to customers coming. If I don't have the product, I cannot sell it. I'm angry. I'm losing a sale. I'm losing a commission, and all this angerness inside. And then when you see this message and you see all these women coming in, they believe in something. They want to do something. Try to do something. And for the past 2 months that I've been here, my whole attitude changed. Like I'm less angry. I'm more like I said, patience, and I understand that you want this, you have to wait. You have to support the idea of something. I'm not vegan or vegetarian, and I criticize it before to all my friends. But friends, seriously, because I'm like, I'm sorry, the animals are there to eat it. But then when you're in this company and you see that and you see all the problems that comes with it, also at the same time you're like, oh, that makes sense, and that's why these people is acting this way. So if I'm supporting this idea and I asking them to support my idea, why not support them? Because they also have a message, and all these little, things in life that we can improve daily. We can always change, become a better human, better people, better person, whatever. Just the whole idea just to accept it first. And I think the consumers out there has not been accept the message yet, just because there is now being a lot of education of that matter.
Right.
There is always, it's a part of education when somebody pay for a commercial.
Of course.
When somebody have money to actually thousands of dollars to put this on publicity, or with a TV anchor for whatever news have some sort of partnership with these companies because they're getting something in return. That's when they say, oh, we should be sustainable, guys. Please recycle every day, you know, and all these things the people know, but because they're not being reminded daily, I think it's missing out there.
Yeah.
And you know, it just makes you passionate daily.
So yeah, it's definitely an important factor then that you're patient and you're really staying strong to the mission. Because like you say, maybe consumers might get upset, but like if you're staying true to the mission, they're bound to just accept it.
At the beginning in the month of September of the company, which I was accepting all this message
Right.
and all these ideas and trying to change the whole fact, I was asking the CEO of the company, you have to give me some product. You have to give me some product. I still do, because I have problems with the tourists. That they are willing to be sustainable. They are willing to wait for the product. The problem is when they go to their country, they do this and fees for they have to pay at the aduana when they pick up their packages are very, very expensive, very, very high, and it's not really fair. When they're flying for vacation, they want to go shopping, they spend here money on restaurants, hotels, taxis, and shopping and things here and there, and then you have to spend money when you go back home, probably all broke already, traveling from other city, other countries, as easy you're not rich, and then you have to go and pick up your items and pay taxes and do this. I mean, not everyone is that rich. So we are creating a little extra product, which is very little, like 1 or 2 items, on basic things that we know the tourists would like to take it to go, just for them. So it's not something that I cannot give everyone, but so that's also part to be sustainable somehow. And I will let you after this we're gonna finish. But one client, no, in a conference last week on Thursday, a client asked Misha. She was giving a speech why she believed in being sustainable and why she believed in empowered women. So she was being interviewed there, and it was an auditorium of 50 people. And one woman asked, "You are a sustainable company, and why your trousers are polyester?" She answered really straight to the point. She said, "If you are a working woman and you have to spend every year in uniform and something that is 250 and up, you have to be really rich or something. But if this expense is gonna last for you for many, many, many years, those 250 becomes like $30, $40 a year, even less. She said, I have a pair of trousers that are polyester for 10, 15 years ago, and I still wear them today. And I'm sorry, that to me is very sustainable, because I'm not buying clothes all the time. I'm not wasting my money or buying things that I don't need it and buy it in my clothes and then throw it out and be part of the pollution that we have right now. So all this is part of being sustainable.
Quality, longevity.
That we have to change the fabric. We have to. Part to be sustainable is the next step is that we haven't found a manufacturer yet. Excuse me. We haven't found a manufacturer yet to work with not polyester who lasts the same long the time as that fabric in particular lasts, and it doesn't wrinkle, so you can wear it every day you want for work and it look fantastic. So we haven't, but that's the long term also, to find a manufacturer for that fabric. But it's work in progress. It's a work in process, and we have to do step by step, and that will be.
So we definitely appreciate your time. That was a
You're
lot of
very
information.
welcome, guys. This is fun.
Yeah, just
Thank
to
you.
wrap up, what's one sentence that you have to describe Misha?
Misha.
Yes.
She's lovely. Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah. She's lovely.
so
She's very
much.
sweet. All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.